Alright everybody, welcome to Heroes of the Storm. This is the first Heroes of the Storm video I'm putting out. I put out a montage that was more against just bots and kind of meant to be funny with some roaring industrial music. Anyway, today we're going to play Sylvanas, who is the Ranger General, or was, for Silver Moon until Arthas killed her, and then she became a Banshee, and then she broke free of his control and led the undead against Arthas. Arthas is the Lich King, if you didn't know. Sylvanas is my favorite character in Blizzard lore. She's probably also my favorite character in the game. I do really enjoy Murky, but I kind of suck with him, and then Nova was my main until Sylvanas came out. Like, the whole time this beta has been going, I've been waiting for Sylvanas. I figure it's better to talk about what she can do and which talents I'm going to take now before I'm in game, so I don't get distracted and completely, miss it. Her abilities, her Q ability, you pretty much spam it and she'll have a little shadow come out and shoot people. Stacks up to 5 times, so when you kill things it resets a little bit and then it's on its own timer. You're probably going to hear me mashing the living shit out of Q. That's how you play Sylvanas. And then her Shadow Dagger, her W, is like a poison that'll spread to all the enemy minions or champions or whatever's in range. It's like this cool contagion effect. We'll be taking a talent that will give us life back based on how many minions or people it spreads to. And then her E is Haunting Wave, which she sends out a Banshee, and at any point you can press the button again and you'll teleport to where the Banshee is. So this is pretty much your escape. You need to use it really sparingly, and if she gets caught out, like, that's the only way she's going to get out. But sometimes you'll also use it to secure a kill. Her passive ability basically just freezes minions in towers, so you can keep towers from shooting your minion wave. She's an excellent split pusher. Depending on which map I get, I may go for a slightly more split push build. And then her 2 ultimates, Wailing Arrow, basically it's gonna do damage, it shoots out, you can detonate it early to make sure you maximize its effects, and it'll silence everybody that it hits. So it's great in a team fight if Nazebo channeling his ultimate, the Vengeful Spirit, it'll interrupt him and it'll stop him. Same with Vala if she does her ultimate. Same with like Malfurion and Lily, wherever she is. There we go. So pretty useful. You can basically negate the enemy team's ultimates just with your own ultimate. That's the one that usually gets picked. I'm actually more inclined to pick this one now that I've used it a lot. What this allows you to do is every 4 seconds make one of their minions your minion, and it'll restore them to full health if they were almost dead before they became your minion. So in a minion wave, there's 6 minions, and with this ability you can steal about 3 of them. So I mean, after 3 waves, you've got, what is that, like 15 minions helping you. When you get to level 20, you have the option of upgrading this ultimate, which will allow you to steal mercenaries as well. As far as talents, the first bracket I always take with the win, which will increase the range of her Q. The range of her Q, that you're going to be spamming, is very small, and when you get into team fights, you need to stay in a very safe position. The only thing you'll be able to do is throw out your Shadow Dagger, which is on like a 10 or 12 second cooldown or something. So this is really the best one you can take. I mean, like, if you really want to be a siege guy, you take this one, which will destroy the ammo in towers. Depending on the map, I do tend to take Barb Shot, because if there's a lot of mercenaries on the map and you need to maintain control, she's kind of good at taking mercenaries, like, because she can negate them from being able to hit her with her passive, but she does very crappy damage to mercenaries, especially in the early and mid game. So if you take this one, she actually has no problem So if you're going to be more mercenary, jungling oriented, take this one. Um, for the second tree, I always take Envenom. It's like instant holy fuck damage, and if anybody engages on you, you just envenom them, and they're pretty much going to be half dead if they're a squishy, like she is. I'll have to ignore that. Anyway, always take Envenom. I mean, these other ones are good. Like Paralysis is really good for jungling. If you wanted to go with a Q build, you definitely take this one. Let's see, the next talent tree, I always take Life Drain, because this is pretty much the only sustain that she's going to get. This is what will allow your Shadow Dagger to spread to all the enemy minions. I may just join his party, but I want to hurry through this. I already told you about the ultimates. Always take Evasive Fire. When you use your Q, you get a movement speed, it stacks. Always take Blood for Blood, and that'll allow you to get health back in a pinch, and it'll also slow your enemy target. Alright, we're doing quick match, thank God for that. And then we'll skip to the last bracket. Fury of the Storm is definitely the one you usually want to take. You can upgrade your ultimates if you want. It really depends on the game. Alright everybody, so we find ourselves in the Raven Lord map. If you don't know anything about this map, tributes are going to spawn. They look like little skulls with wings. When your team gets 3 tributes, it'll curse the enemy team, forcing their towers not to be able to fire, and all of your minions only have like 1 hit point. So obviously it allows you to push really, really strong. We're gonna try and get this vision here. Hopefully someone backs us up, because this can be dangerous. Looks like Illidan is gonna join us. One day Illidan will join us. Okay, well these bushes look safe. Gonna just maintain vision for now. I like to be a little bit sneakier.
Do not test my patience.
I used my Banshees to relocate. There we go. And I'm just spamming Q. I'm sure it's loud and annoying. Looks like Illidan's gonna die. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and poison this wave with my Shadow Dagger. It should spread to everybody, including Sonya over here. He's very low and really should have gone back. I'm just going to bully people with my Q. Yeah. Just going to wait until the next wave came in to use my Shadow Dagger again. And they both got drinks from the fountain, so they're both going to be back at full health really, really soon. And my Illidan is coming back, it looks like. There we go. So, Sylvanas is very squishy, like very squishy. If these guys went a little bit more aggressive, they'd probably kill me pretty easily if I fucked up my Banshees. Once I get in Venom, I will do a lot more damage, and I will be able to win most duels that I go in against. You can see when I hit the minions with like Shadow Daggers and stuff, they'll freeze, they won't do anything. I keep face blocking this Illidan, I feel like an ass. Alright, so that's the fountain. You right click on that and you get health back, but there's like a 100-second cooldown on it. If you were almost dead, I think it would restore you to like half health or something. Okay, so now we've got Envenom, and the tribute's gonna spawn. And the tribute's gonna spawn in our lane. We want to just bully these guys. They're probably already waiting in this bush. Nope. Alright. We are in trouble. There we go. Not the best juke in the world, and of course that's on cooldown, so I'm going to be forced to go back. It doesn't look like our team is super interested, and we lost that tribute. But that's okay. That's only one. There should be a big fight going on in the, yeah. Maybe. I don't feel like they should be doing this fight. And now there's no one in the middle lane soaking up XP, but the enemies don't have anybody in the middle lane soaking up XP either, so it's alright. Go ahead and Venom Sonya, get as much damage as possible. We should be able to take her down. There she goes. Keep the dot on Lily, that'll also freeze the towers because the virus spread. So now let's try and grab a Merc camp if we can. Hopefully someone comes to help me. It doesn't look like it. This is going to be dangerous and it's going to take forever. And the tribute's spawning, so I picked probably the worst time. See, I can keep these guys completely and utterly in check. They pretty much won't hit me at all. Doesn't look like our team's going for the tribute whatsoever, and the enemy team is completely missing, so this is pretty much a free one for them. We won't get there in time. Yep. So they're at 2. Okay, but now we've got our life drain, so we've got really good sustain, and we do have an XP advantage. So we're level 7 and they're only level 6. I just grabbed the siege camp. I'm going to go back up top and push this lane. There is 2 of them, so I gotta be careful. But my Envenom is off cooldown. That's another thing that's always taking Venom, because the cooldown actually isn't so bad. You'll get your mana back, or you'll get the ability back really quick. So I already Envenom Lily. Gonna spread it to the wave. There we go. So even though Arthas is pretty low, we've pushed him pretty good. And once we get into tower range, I can start freezing these towers and just alternate shots in between the both of them. Throw out my W. Okay, and I'm gonna have to get out of here. And the last tribute is spawning in the bottom. We have to make sure we get this one. We do not want to get cursed. So I'm going to ping to the enemy, well, ping to my team that we have to be there. Definitely don't want this to happen. And if someone is right-clicking on it to get it, it's better to just zone the enemy team. Oh, he's so dead. I envenomed him. And no. I regret this decision. Alright. Gonna hide in this bush. Hopefully she doesn't come and find me. I'd like to participate in this team fight. I guess my Envenom did not go off on the enemy Tassadar, which is unfortunate. But our Tassadar shielded me. My god, that shield lasts a long time. I'm just gonna run mid. It looks like Vala overextended. It looks like our Illidan overextended. So we have one down, they have one down. They just grabbed a Merc camp. That was the wrong button. I'm going to push the crap out of this wave. I have to be very careful for the next 5 seconds. Fuck my life. I'm going to Envenom her. I'm going to throw my poison out, get some life back. See the 42s. I also freeze their mercenaries by doing that. Take them longer to get here. Okay. Definitely have to get this tribute as well. I've got 12 seconds till I can use the fountain. So I'm just going to sit here running around like a jackass. We are going to take Wailing Arrow at this level, because it looks like we're going to need to be in a lot of team fights. And we need to go immediately to the tribute. It looks like the enemy team completely disengaged. I don't think I'm going to get it, but I can at least keep contesting this until reinforcements hopefully arrive. I don't know what Sonya's doing. I'm not going to get this one either. Fuck this. Yep, and see, she was silenced for a second. God damn it. Alright, I'm going to Envenom her. See how quickly I can outduel people. It's pretty good. But if Falstad comes for me, I won't be able to outduel him. It looks like most of my team has been just utterly wrecked. Let's outplay this guy. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to give that up, and now we're cursed. they are going to push really hard. We should defend against them. It looks like they are grouping up as a team, which is what they should be doing. We all need to go help. It would be great if we could grab a merc camp, but that's going to have to wait. And I wouldn't be surprised if one of the enemy team is doing that, grabbing some merc camps. Definitely Lily is a priority target. I need to get my poison out immediately so I can get some life back. Okay, my Envenom is back up now, so if we go ham, we could totally stop Lily. Let's just do it now. Can't outduel Sonya if she's spinning, but we should be able to get her. Okay, but I'm gonna die. False stab was so low. Most of our team's dead, most of their team's dead. Looks like there's some shit talking going on. This is one of those level brackets where I tried to talk about it before. It's kind of a crappy bracket. Nothing here is amazing, but gaining movement speed every time you use your Q does really come in handy in the team fights and stuff. So let's grab this siege camp. It would be great if we could go for the boss, and it wouldn't surprise me if the enemy team is trying to go for the boss. You see how they're pushing pretty heavily. Okay, so with Sylvanas, when taking camps, the siege camps specifically, just stand next to one of them and keep spamming Q while you right-click the other one, and you'll keep them both permanently down. It's a very easy camp to take by yourself. It takes a while, unless you took that extra damage to mercenaries bracket. Okay, looks like I need to get bought AFK, or AFK, ASAP. Yeah, that's what I meant. And I've got to be careful about the path that I take. I don't want to get caught out. This map's okay because of all these trees and shit. Fuck them. Hopefully that helps. What's in Venom? False stab. Oh, Venom did not go off. Okay, now I'm so out of position, it's not funny. Nice shields has to go out. And let's keep defending this. They're definitely gonna go for boss, I think. Okay. Let's catch up. I don't really care about that. I think Illidan is going way too deep. I probably shouldn't have backed him up, and Tapstar is retreating. I'll just keep shooting them to be an ass. Oh god. And the tribute's gonna spawn here. Okay, but I can use my Q. I've got to keep bullying them and keeping their attention while my team hopefully comes into position to back me up. Okay, and now we got to try and grab the tribute. Hopefully Tassadar zones for us. It looks like he is. I do not have a lot of health. I need to Shadow Dagger a wave if I can. Wow, it hit one guy. That's awesome. I suppose a different wave would have been better. It'll be back up in a couple seconds. Oh, I need my ult. I need my ult now. It's not gonna reach her. Shit. And now I am out of position. Okay. She is coming for me. Yep. Run for your life. I have vision. Oh, she is dedicated. Dedicated. Alright. I think this is a good place to recall. It looks like she gave up the chase. We leveled up. We're definitely going to take Blood for Blood. Blood for Blood will really help us going against tanks like Sonya. You know, it looks like Sonya's the only tanky character that they've got. But I'll steal 15% of their maximum health and slow them for a couple seconds. My team just does not want to get tributes. I won't get there in time, and neither will Arthas. If anything, we should just be split pushing. I'm gonna Blood for Blood him and envenom him. I'd like to envenom him. Alright, I'm envenoming her. Fuck you. Get wrecked. Alright, I need to hit this way. I can stop these towers from shooting.
Give the order.
I don't want to stop both of them though. Yeah, I do. Okay. I'd rather focus on this one, but... Okay. A wave came, so I can use my W and get some health back. Finish off this tower real quick. Work on this tower. Kinda looks like our team wants to go for the boss. They're like dancing around the idea. Oh shit. You're out of position. There we go. So yeah, that's one of the great things about Sylvanas. Just shoot your wraiths over an obstruction, basically, and you should be able to survive. I'm out of position again. I will not be able to go for this tribute. Nice. Dodged the grab. We need to get to the tribute. Oh. What the? Alright, I'm a noob apparently. There we go. Do some damages. Go in Illidan. There we go. Alright, so that was some good coordination and a good team fight. We've got control now. We should push. Yeah, they want to go for boss. Oh god. I don't think that's a horrible idea. Alright, so we're going to blood for blood and envenom her and get out of her little spin to win. Okay. I think I'm poisoned. Yeah, I'm poisoned. Alright, so our waves should be pushing on their own just because the enemy team is cursed. Towers aren't going to fire. Enemy minions have 1 hit point. We should be pushing in every lane, which it looks like we are, which is great. And we have a mercenary camp helping with the push in the mid lane. Our team is going for the boss. I think that's a great idea. We've got multiple, well, two members of the enemy team are down, which means there's 3 of them, and 2 of them are in mid lane, 3 of them are in mid lane. So we should be able to take that boss, no problem. And as someone just pointed out, we've got a 2-level advantage. I kind of feel like I should go for a mercenary camp, but I think sticking with the team and maybe even pushing with the boss is going to be our best strategy. I have not pointed out that when I play Heroes of the Storm, yeah, they went for the other boss. The curtain must always match the drapes. So I've got the white costume on Sylvanas, and I'm riding a white mount. It's the same with Nova. I've got the white costume on Nova and the white mount. Yeah, try and accessorize. If you're going to win, if you're going to lose, do it cool. Okay, so Sylvanas pushing with the boss is awesome, because I can just keep these things from firing. And allow him to do what it is he does. I'm going to take Fury of the Storm. I'm going to go for Pulse Stab pretty hard. I've still got Blood for Blood, save that for Sonya. And spread my little curse. My Shadow Dagger. Should, yeah, I was going to say, we should be able to get her. I could use my ultimate to try and get some people here, but I think it's better to just chase them off. This is game. We pushed with the boss. We did a good job. Good game all around. The Nasibo apparently did not care for the Illidan. I didn't catch most of whatever the text was going on, but if you like this video, be sure and, hit that like button, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter. I have a GoFundMe set up so that I can go back to school, like get a laptop and go back to school and be able to record a little bit better. But yeah, thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.